This is my 6th time recording this. I am out of my zone. I haven't even touched this position since October. Welcome back to Car Talks, the greatest series on YouTube. You know what time it is. Not going to go for a second camera angle. Usually I do them. Why am I not doing it this time? My nightstand is a little cluttered. Forgive me. I still have a Christmas tree and a pumpkin. So if you wanted to know what was on it, that's what's on it. I have turned 23 years old, as you can see in the title of the video. Congratulate me now. Thank you. 23 is an interesting one because it is my Jordan/LeBron year, which is fucking sick. I'm only calling it that just because there are people that do, but also it adds a little pizzazz to the age. When you really think about it, being 23 is kind of just whatever. It's just an age. It was the same thing for 22, you know, even though 22 didn't really have any pizzazz to it. I guess it is 2 numbers back to back, you know, same numbers, but it didn't have any pizzazz to it. At least for this age, I do have Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and it does make me feel a little better because I am approaching my mid-20s. You know, it was just 5 years ago I graduated high school, and now I'm almost in my mid-20s. It's a weird life, isn't it? And I don't even really want to harp on it too much because I see people my age, you know, that I graduated high school with or whatever, have kids and graduate college, have real jobs and such. In my mind, I'm like, shit, man. I have like none of those things. Granted, I don't even want kids right now. I got to wait like another 10 years for that. But I want to make $50K a year. I want to be on my own. Why not? I'm old, man. I'm supposed to be doing that. But then I also have to take into account that I'd have to be paying my own bills and I have to pay taxes and such. And oh, that's just such a drag. I don't even want to do that for another 5 years. And luckily, I don't really even have to because I'm still a junior in college. So I am just going to have to wait like another 4 years for that to even happen. So good for me. As well, I enjoy living at my dad's house. It's sick, okay? I have a job, I go to college, and I live here for free. It's awesome. The most I have to worry about paying for is gas, my toll bill, food, and my clothes. It doesn't even really matter. It's like I'm a kid still, but I'm 23. I'm like a 23-year-old teenager. It's awesome. Last year, though, I had set some goals that I wanted to hit by this time this year. I only hit one of those goals. As you can see from my subscriber count, I didn't hit 1,000 subscribers. As you can see by the weight on my face, I didn't lose weight. I was happy last year, though, even though I had a few things that were kind of pushing me out of the way of happiness, especially one thing that had happened in October that I will talk about in the next Car Talks next month. That's why I haven't uploaded since October. It made me lose all drive for anything. I didn't even go to school this semester because I frankly didn't have the drive to do so because of that situation. But the reason why I didn't go to school this semester really is just because I applied late to university, so I wasn't able to apply for courses when I was meant to. Sorry, Dad. But also I kind of didn't want to go because of that situation, which sucks, but it's fine. We're getting back on track. I'm filming a video finally. Also, I'm going to college still. I'm going next semester, okay? I'm going to complete my degree soon enough. And give me like 3 or 4 years. So, you know, with that being said, do I have any goals this year for myself at all? You know, considering last year I failed, you know, 75% of them, I think that would be the right percentage. No, it wouldn't be. There wasn't 4 goals. I'm a business major. Do I have any goals this year? Well, I mean, I still kind of want to hit 1,000 subscribers and I still want to lose weight. Maybe not 180 pounds, but I still want to lose weight. I just think that goals aren't really meant for me, to be honest. If I have something written down or something is like really on my mind that I really have to do, it really seems like I don't do those things, or I do those things for a little while, but I just lose traction and I stop doing them. It's an issue that I have. Would I like to fix that about myself? Yeah, I mean, sure, but I feel like the start to that is to just not have any goals. Let me just see where the wind takes me and then see whatever happens next, because you know, I feel like that's how I usually have been for my whole life, and it seems to be going pretty well so far. So I'll just continue doing that. But as far as that goes, I think that 23 will be a good year. I mean, as compared to last year, because last year was pretty whack, I'll be honest. But this is a Connor Talks video, and last year's birthday video wasn't. Why is that? Well, it's because I have a brand new segment that I want to show y'all, and I kind of like it. I hope you do too. Welcome to Connor's Corner. This is my media corner. As you could tell, media. It's probably going to get a little dark in the recording because of the goddamn background. I don't know why I did this. I could just turn off my TV, but I'm going to be honest, I don't want to because I think it's pretty sick that this is back here. If you want to know what I'm watching, I am watching I Know What You Did Last Summer on VHS. It is actually a rip of the movie because I got this from Goodwill. As you can tell, this is Dr. Dolittle on VHS, except the Dr. Dolittle part of the cover here was drawn over with whiteout, which it does have I Know What You Did Last Summer, but it also has Kiss the Girls. I don't know what that is. I haven't gotten to that part in the cassette yet, and frankly, I don't really want to because I don't know if that is a normal movie. I'm not so sure, but I know that I Know What You Did Last Summer is a movie because it's playing right now. And it's not porn. So it's actually a normal movie, so I feel pretty silly right now. Now, I'm only going to talk about a couple things, because really the segment is only meant to be for a couple things. I have it written down right here, because my phone is charging. You can't see it, really, which is a good thing, because my handwriting is horrible, and I don't want to be judged for it. So let's get into it. My movie of the month is Black Swan. I have never watched it up until last week with my girlfriend, and my God, is it a movie. I love the movie. On Letterboxd, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to watch it again at some point in the future, and more than likely, it's going to get that golden 5 out of 5 stars. But until that happens, really the most I could say about the movie in this quick of time is that the final act is perfection. It is incredible. Please go watch the movie if you haven't already. I'm not going to tell you shit about it because you just need to watch it. Just watch it! And then for my album of the month, I am wearing my Salem hat, and also I'm wearing this crew neck that I got from Goodwill that has a ghost on it because of Ghost Mountain's October Country. I know it's October Country and it's came out in March. Whatever. He did come back in September of last year, so I waited only 4 years for his return. But in terms of a record, he's never had one before. It is something completely new in the collective of Haunted Mound. There is nothing else in the collective that sounds like this. And if you don't know what Haunted Mound is, Ghost Mountain is one of the co-founders of Haunted Mound. Also, Cemetery is as well. Cemetery is a pretty prominent figure in emo rap music in the underground, and Ghost Mountain was a part of that. They have 2 mixtapes together, both of them being Grave House and 100 Acre Wrist, but Ghost Mountain left the group in late 2020 to early 2021 because of creative differences and also falling out of a friendship with his childhood friend that he started to make music with. He went to school and whatever, and then sometime in 2022, 2023, and he said this in an interview recently, he started to become friends with Cemetery again, but wasn't so sure that he was going to come back to music. But he did, in fact, come back because obviously he has a record finally under his sheet. I meant to say sleeve, but I was about to say sheaves. That's not a word. Finally, under his sleeve, he has a record, and it is a fantastic record, and I think that you should listen to it. It is a combination of cold wave, post-punk, witch house, which is what Salem is. If you don't know what witch house is, I think you'll figure it out when you listen to this project, especially the track Damien. My God. This thing is awesome. Please go check it out. It is near perfect except for the track Hovel or Hovel, however you say it. I don't really care for that one, but the rest of the track list is A1 perfect. And I am going to Austin in August to see the boys for the 3rd time because they're not coming to Houston. But we'll take the trip because I want to see Ghost Mountain live. I've been waiting a long time.
I only have 8 minutes to record this, or now 7. I just wanted to share a little artifact. So I think the biggest thing that I have learned in the last year is that anything can happen in life. At a moment's notice, life happens. For example, I started using a new mouthwash a few days ago. It's a Crest Pro Health Clinical, pretty sure. And now it's given me a couple flaps in the inners of my cheeks, and on my right jaw I have TMJ-like symptoms. This is what I mean when life happens. And on top of that, setting up the tripod, I don't know if you can really see that, but I hurt my thumb. My birthday so far has not really been going too great, I can't lie. But I'll say this, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Anything in life could be worse. Another example is that at the end of May last year, I got into a car accident, specifically a hit and run, and I'll show you an image of my car. Yeah, that was really bad. I'm thankful that I have a support system around me to help me through those situations. But man, this has never happened to me before, and it happened when I was 22 years old. I'm just saying, things in life happen. Anything could happen to you at any moment. It doesn't matter what it is. And that's what this last year has taught me. This year, hopefully, nothing really happens, although, you know, something just happened as soon as I turned 23. Hopefully, this year is the best year of my life, and I'll try to make it that way. All right, it's all about mindset. This will be the best year of my life. I'm putting it on video. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, helps with the algorithm. I really do hope that you enjoy this one and take that artifact into your soul. I'll see you next month.